There are no more questions in the queue. Mr. Ashy, you have filled out a card in opposition. You'd like to come to the table?
You may get up.
Mr. Ashy.
Mr. Chairman, members, Alton Ashy. I'm with the Louisiana Video Gaming Association. I don't know if the card should be red or shade of green, shade of pink. We respect the vote of the people in the 47 parishes. The issues that we have with fantasy sports are one, and we've discussed this as far as the tax rate, but the others is that, you know, the video poker industry in the state of Louisiana is in 31 parishes. We generate almost $200 million a year in tax revenue. We have hundreds of millions of dollars invested in this state in equipment, in facilities. And there are provisions in the video poker law for underage gaming. We can lose our license. We are the most strictly regulated industry in the state of Louisiana. I would suggest to you that the bill in front of you, while it would certainly legalize fantasy sports, which by all accounts is going on now anyway in everybody's boardroom or break room, I would suggest to you that even raising the age of 21 is not going to do anything to benefit the locals. The companies that are proposing this do not have any employees in the state of Louisiana. They do not have any assets. And so I would suggest that at some point in time, the bill be amended that you would require this to be conducted in a venue where you already have to be 21 years old to enter. That way you have someone at the door checking the age. They have to be 21, just like any other gaming facility. And with that, I would be happy to answer any questions.
Okay, well, are you suggesting working with the author between here and the floor? Or, I mean, are you asking it to be, not that you in the posture to make the motion, but I mean, is you concerned with getting it amended before it hits the floor? What is it?
Mr. Chairman, I would defer to the author of the bill, Mr. Talbot. I know he's tied up in another committee. You know, I would certainly go with the will of the committee. If someone wanted to offer an amendment to do that today, that's fine, or we can do it at the appropriate time, whatever the committee's will is.
Representative Marcelle. I'm sorry.
Okay. I would offer that amendment.
All right, well, let's get straight with the amendment was. Just give me just a minute. Okay. All right, I think Katie's going to attempt to go ahead.
Mr. Chairman and members, in concept, this amendment would appear on page 6 between lines 2 and 3. We would be adding a number 12, which would state, provide that fantasy sports contest is conducted in a venue where the fantasy sports contest player has to be at least 21 years of age.
All right, Representative Marcelle, is that your intent on your amendment?
That's correct.
Okay, Representative Marcelle's offered to amend the bill is consistent with the explanation of Ms. Lala. Is there any opposition to the amendment?
I would object. I would object. I'm presenting this on behalf of Representative Talbot. We have not talked about that amendment, so I would just, as a courtesy to him, but I would assume Representative Talbot would work between here and the floor and doing that, but I do not have that authority to accept or reject. So just out of an abundance of caution, I'd like to object.
Okay. Representative Dwight has objected to the amendment as offered by Representative Marcelle. So a vote yes will be to amend the bill as consistent with the motion, and a vote no would be to not. And so Ms. Shake-Snyder, call the roll.
Representative Bacala? Yes. Representative Bagneris? Representative Carpenter? Representative Cruz? Yes. Representative DePlessis? Representative Dwight?
No.
No. Representative Gaines? Yes. Representative Hodges? Representative Howard? No. Representative James? Representative Marcelle? Yes. Representative Marino? Yes. Representative Moss? Yes. Representative Muscarello? Yes. Representative Norton? Representative Pilot? No. 7 yeas and 3 nays.
Bill's amended. Okay.
Thank you, members.
Also filling out cards in support is, thank you, Ms. Shakesteiner. Erica Seacrest with DraftKings.